Today I am going to show you my replay of gameplay Company of Heroes 2. I am playing together with my allies ABFM French Guard, which I want to thank for playing with me. This is my first Soviet game, and basically everything which I know I learned from him. You can check his channel also. You will have the link in the description down below. And my other allies are Remaster and Ball261. They are friends. They joined also together, and you will see they will leave later on. Our enemies are Arteus, Pisu, 3-bit and X-Peter. So it will be a tough fight and interesting, you will see. So basically I made a support weapon company, and I started making an MG to place here in the center of, just a second, I have some, so to place them here in the center of this building, just to guard this way and this victory point. French guards are, he's pushing on the top lane to get this victory point, and this guy will go for the bot lane for our fuel. So if we turn off the fog of war, we will see that our enemies are pushing hard on the bot lane. They are double teaming and they will push hard, you will see how much. And also they are going to double team top lane, and basically this middle will be cut off from all kind of battles, so it will be basically no battles. They will be only few minor skirmish, but that is it. So here French guards is pushing on this victory point and he is capping it. He's sending his pioneers up here and his, I think, yeah, penal battalions. He loves penal battalions, and to be honest, the penal battalions are OP. And here you see I placed my engineers in this house just to block the way for their MG if it tries to enter this building. And I exited and started taking this victory point. Down here on the bot lane you see that they started pushing hard, and we saw them, few of them, and here they are going to flank us, and they will cut us off from this point and from this fuel. So it is smart that they entered this building just to keep it safe for their MG to enter. See, they just switched to places, and here a minor skirmish occurred where their engineers, here they escaped from here down. So French guard is taking these houses just to secure this and this side, and he placed few mines to assist in defense. But on this bot lane they are pushing hard, and I am sending my conscripts right now, and I made it a Molotov so I can burn this house, but badly I will not be able to burn it because it just took me a long time to throw, and I had to move back because I saw they are coming to push. I tried to throw several times. There you see, it was like 1 millisecond. I created yet another MG which I will place around here to try to push them back and hold them back. And I am making a mortar so we can bombard this house and these guys, and they have their mortar up also. And I didn't saw here, but they had this flamethrower guy who was making food out of my soldiers. And I lost my conscripts here. I have to remind you guys that this is my first uh, Soviet battle. First I placed these this Maxim over here just to guard, but here on top we can see that they're double teaming uh, made some progress and they managed to get this point, but French guards is behind and he is preparing assault. So here they are taking our point again just to cut us off, and here my Maxim is shooting. He's trying to suppress them, but they throw a rifle grenade and basically wiped out my squad. French guards is pushing hard over here on the top lane, and now you will see the usage of mortars. Well, look at this. So the smoke defended this guy, so this MG was not able to shoot. And now you will see the might of the penal battalions and the reason why they are good to use. See this settle charge. So they destroy building that easy. So you just throw a settle charge and wait 3 seconds and building is done. Another great thing is that they have a flamethrowers, which are anti-infantry OP, so they will decimate anyone who is trying to advance. They are for close range, medium range, and with their rifles they can be used for big range. And he throw a settle charge, but he tried to throw it between those guys so it can destroy all of them, but badly it didn't did damage. So I have a small mortar to bombard these guys, and now I called in the 120 millimeter mortar, who is OP, and here we are trying to cut off them and harass their field with little success. I called in the guard troops also. I wanted to send them on the top lane, but French guards told me that he can take it alone so far. Then I saw this bunker, and they didn't have enough time to make the MGs inside, which was lucky for us. If it did had MG, that could keep us for some time. So around this time somewhere they left us, our allies, so we had to battle alone. And these conscripts in this battle just were just decimated. I didn't even care about them and I didn't even look at them. So they were just for push and to be like living shield. See their mortar, this half-check mortar is doing some decent damage to me. At some point I realized that they are doing big damage to my unit, so I pulled back and I am using my mortars to destroy this bunker and to bombard their mortar half-track and their MG42. And I have these guard rifles here to protect the flank, and I am pushing them in because I see that they are advancing and I don't want them to get near my mortars, especially not to my big mortar who is OP, and I just cannot allow Germans to capture it. And they saw my small mortar and I retreated. And here from this side they used their panzer grenadiers to push. At this point I withdraw these mortars also, because I was not sure if I can keep it safe. Here French guards basically is holding alone, and he is well protecting it. We can see that he managed to capture their MG, which is bad for the Germans. Germans don't give your MGs. That's like must not. And same is for the Soviets. Don't give your mortars. So Germans cannot allow themselves to left their heavy machine guns, and Russians don't leave your heavy mortars. So here we have an AT, because there was one scout car who was harassing us, and we have this half track here on the top lane, and he had to retreat his MG because he don't want to lose it, and his Dushka is here, and let's see, it is going to do a lot of damage to this half track, and the path making here is awful. So just awful. You have to place and drive and move around your vehicles all by yourself. So you don't allow the AI to move your cars around, because it will pick a horrible path making and you can die. Here we are pushing again from the flanks and trying to harass them, and see, here is the first of many Stugs which they managed to get. Remember, we were cut off from the fuel for a long time. They were pushing and they held that line for a long time, so we didn't manage to get a lot of fuel. That is the reason why I made this one fuel cache here, and I didn't want to make it elsewhere, because I was using the manpower to reinforce and stuff, and because that points are close to the front line, I could potentially lose. So we see that they activated mine here, here and here. So all of the mines were activated and we did some damage to them. They all just went for the Stugs. So later you will see that they made a few Panzer force, but their main force is Stug. I tried to do something with these guard riflemen, but I was pushed away with use of this force. They are for close range, and when I saw them they were already close to me, so I couldn't do anything, and I moved my conscripts little bit far so I can be more efficient. And here you can see the big assault they made it. Luckily French guards have his SU up, and I am making my SU. So here is that settle charge again. Their push is stopped, and this Dushka managed to pin these Panzer Grenadiers who were trying to reach this SU, and luckily the AI sent in his conscripts from the flank and assist French guards in taking this point and destroying these two vehicles. As you see on the mid, you don't have any battles, so no battles at all. Over here they managed to get our AT, and they will use it against us later on, and see they are preparing to push again. And here is my SU here, and I have my rifle guard rifles and my conscripts. These light vehicles are awesome against infantry and tier 1, and here I saw them attacking, so I put my rifles next to the wall and I tried to find some cover for my conscripts, and here they are trying to assault us with these Stugs, and they managed to shot a few times at them. Then at that moment I tried to get my SU there and attack, but I was just surprised how strong their gun is. So their uh, gun is OP. They managed to do that much damage to my SU frontal armor. So I was surprised. When I saw that my SU was destroyed, I was shocked, and I immediately started making another SU just to have some kind of defense over here. And this MG was used as a cover to help to retreat these two stooks. Here we can see that he is making yet another stook. They had a lot of fuel, and they are mirroring their battle line and defensive line over here. You see they cover this side and this side with their MGs, and they have Panzer IV. Here French Guards is getting yet another SU, and I think that, wait a second, let's see. Yeah, I think that he saw this this Panzer IV because of his focus sight. Let's see, on the butt lane, yeah, their Panzer Grenadiers are there, and the AI is attacking them with these conscripts and these rifle guards, and they managed to destroy them. So 120 ammunition for the Panzer Shreks is done. I made it this mine over here because I saw they have a lot of stooks over here, and I didn't wanted them to flank me, so I tried to get some mines just to slow their advance so they cannot attack my SU from behind or from the flanks. I have my focus sight on just to see their advance if they try to come, and I am making my AT here because I feel unsafe. And here my SU will come a little bit closer, and it will find this half-check mortar who was bombarding us all the time, and I will manage to destroy it. Yeah, good. So AT gun is on the way, and we have that AI is making some medium tanks, if we can call them that way. Yeah, medium tanks, and he will basically trigger the assault, counter assault from these guys, because when they see the T-34 is attacking their infantry and their half-track, they will push to counter, and then after that they will push even harder, and you will see the master plan for destroying those stooks. So now they have 4 stooks, so now 3. I managed to destroy it with my SU. So here they destroyed the T-34, and they are pushing hard on the right side. I saw it because I have my focus sight on, and I see that they are going to flank me from top. Luckily my AT is coming, and I am turning my SU this way so I can intercept. AT is over here, and this AI have AT also. So basically they are done. See, ATs will do a great job, and my SU will stand in front of this stook, so it cannot shoot at our infantry and our ATs, because, and especially my mortar. So I am using my SU as a meat shield. On the top lane we can see that they have a lot of anti-tank over here, and French guards send me one of his SUs, but he will need to send it on the top very soon because they are preparing an assault. So basically their Stug Panzer force is done, and that was a big blow for them, because they had like 6 tugs in total so far, and we managed to destroy all of them at the cost of 1 SU and 1 T-34. So if you ask me, that's a great trade. So after destroying those tugs, our infantry could advance and start capping this point, which I am doing right now, and AI is sending his light tank over here. You see their mortar, half-check mortar, is trying to barrage us over here. I don't know why. Why didn't he barrage in the middle? But anyways, here they are trying to flank, but his penal battalions are ready, and also AI's force is on the butt, countering their offense. We can see that AI is really mobile. I was surprised how mobile they are. They were everywhere. They were trying to help me, they were trying to help on top, so they basically helped a lot. AI's light tank destroyed, and now we see that they have a big force over here, which they will probably use to push. They tried to push on the top lane, and they managed to uncheck. They managed to uncheck this victory point, but French guard is keeping them away, so they cannot get it again. Here we can see that French guards have his CoHs, and he is bombarding them here. Good idea, just to soften their advance and their defense. And when I saw this, I was so scared, but luckily they didn't push all the way. If they did, they could do a lot of damage, because we didn't have anything to stop them except SU and the AT, who are useless against infantry assault. These guys had a lot of fuel, so big part of the game they kept us cut off from our fuel. And look, here they have their cargo truck, who is getting them even more fuel. They are trying to uncheck our victory point just to stop the bleed. I think they will manage. Yeah, they managed to uncheck it, but we will capture it again. The French guard is holding 2 guys on the top lane for the whole game, so great job by the French guard. That helped us a lot in defense. So I called in my second SU, and I pointed my AT and 1 SU this way, so I can guard this way, this road, and I placed this AT over here to defend possible flanks, and 1 SU behind, just in case that I need the help on the left or right side, so I can so I can make a mobile defense, basically. Somehow this 1 grenadier managed to capture this point. They have Panzer IV over here on the bot lane, and we can see that French guard is making some push from this side over here, just to try to bombard them. Look, this AT, and here is my CoHs, and I am assisting the French guard over here. And look, his pack veteran 2 is destroyed, and they were lucky. They managed to come like 1 second after barrage is done, so I did a lot of damage to them. If they were here when we were barraging them, that would be another story. Here he tried to push with his Panther, but my force, my SUs and my AT destroyed their attempt. But their Panther managed to somehow survive. That 1 shot bounced. My focused sight is on, and my tracking was on also, so I managed to see far and do couple of more shots on them, but that wasn't enough. And look, only time when they used their panzers or any other troops on the mid, and they failed. And also they didn't marked my Katyushas, so I was surprised. So I saw this big force and I wanted to destroy it, so I'm using my Katyushas on them, but they retreated. Luckily I managed to destroy few of their guys and destroyed their flamethrower, so they will have to remake it again. And here is the first tiger. So this is telling you guys a lot, how much fuel they had. But to be honest, this orange guy 3-bit didn't had a lot of tanks around. So French guard is going to defend alone here against this tiger tank. He pushed a little bit back and turned his focused sight so he can see. Yeah, see here, but here he didn't, because he want to fire and can move faster. Here I tried to send my SU on the top to assist, but then I saw this tiger attacking, and I had to retreat my mortar, who managed to survive somehow, thank God. And I turned my two SUs and turned my AT over here to this tiger tank, and look at this. So basically we are bombarding this guy from all sides. He didn't stand a chance. He was destroyed fast, very fast. This was a big blow to this guy. I think, yeah, I think he never recovered from this. So I will remake my defense again, but I will keep this SU over here just to watch over this side, because I saw the tiger tank coming this way and I was like, oh, maybe they will attack again. So this defensive line is here again. I am making it again, and we are bombarding them. Oh, they have this artillery. Oh, let's see, where are they shooting? Oh yeah, he is trying to kill his tanks. Yeah, I don't know why did he made that. That was stupid. But anyways, I didn't saw this guy because my focus sight was off. But if I did, that would do a lot of damage, and we could easily prepare for this assault. But look, all of my ATs are in range and the arc can hit. And look, their grand assault, but it was a little bit late for that, because look, they are already down. They assaulted, and I basically, when I see them assaulting me, I just move my SU back. I don't go left, don't go right. I just try to move back and later try to move around. And they managed to not destroy, but to make my SU abandoned, and it was a big blow to me. But luckily the game was over and their push didn't do much. I hope that you guys enjoyed this game, and if you did, if you did enjoy it, and if you like it, please subscribe and like. Goodbye.